Thanksgiving is such a special day here in the United States. It's a time when we all take a moment to pause, gather around, and really think about what we're thankful for. The holiday, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, is rooted in history, but its modern meaning is all about connection and gratitude. It's that one day of the year dedicated to appreciating the good things in our lives, whether big or small. For so many, it represents the official start of the festive holiday season, a time filled with warmth, family, and of course, delicious food. It's a day to fill your heart just as much as you fill your plate. So, who celebrates? Just about everyone. In 2024, a whopping 89% of American adults plan to join in the Thanksgiving festivities. What's really interesting is seeing how different generations get involved. While the seasoned pros in Gen X are most likely to take on the role of host, welcoming everyone into their homes, younger folks from Gen Z and the millennial generation are leading the charge in attendance. They are showing up in huge numbers, ready to enjoy a good meal and spend quality time with the people they care about most. It's a beautiful mix of experienced hosts and enthusiastic guests all coming together. The core reason for these gatherings is wonderfully simple: spending time with loved ones. A recent survey showed that this was the #1 reason people celebrate, with nearly 70% of folks saying it was their main plan for the day. It's not just about family you're related to either. Many people host or attend Friendsgiving celebrations, creating chosen families to share the day with. Whether you're traveling across the country to be with relatives or just heading across the street to a friend's apartment, the goal is the same. It's about creating a space to share stories, make new memories, and strengthen bonds that matter. Ultimately, Thanksgiving is a uniquely American tradition that reminds us to count our blessings. It's a day that transcends backgrounds and brings people together over the shared human experience of gratitude. The person hosting the meal puts in so much love and effort, often spending hours in the kitchen, to create a welcoming feast for their guests. This act of hosting is its own form of giving thanks, a way of showing appreciation for the people in your life by nourishing them with a wonderful home-cooked meal. How good is that? It's a day built on a foundation of love, food, and thankfulness. Let's talk food, because that's the delicious centerpiece of the day. The traditional Thanksgiving menu is iconic. You've got the magnificent roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, savory stuffing, and rich gravy. Of course, we can't forget the sides that everyone looks forward to all year. Green bean casserole is a huge favorite, especially in the South and Midwest. And what's a Thanksgiving plate without a scoop of sweet tart cranberry sauce or some candied yams, which are especially popular in states like Wyoming and Kansas? These are the flavors of nostalgia, the dishes that have defined the holiday for generations and continue to be the heart of the feast. But here's where things get exciting. The Thanksgiving table in 2024 was all about delicious new twists. Chefs and home cooks alike got creative, bringing in global flavors to spice things up. Imagine a tangy, spicy gochujang spiked cranberry sauce, or Brussels sprouts seasoned with bright, zesty sumac. Even classic corn casserole got a makeover, inspired by Mexican elote with chili, lime, and cheese. Instead of just relying on gravy, people were drizzling their turkey with things like chili crisp or herbaceous chimichurri. These bold flavors are a fantastic way to add a modern, exciting layer to the beloved traditional meal. There was also a huge move toward fresher, lighter options. People are getting more mindful about what they eat, and that's showing up on the holiday table. Vegetable-forward dishes are taking center stage, with things like gorgeous bulgur-stuffed acorn squash serving as a hearty main course for those wanting a meatless option. Other winter squashes like kabocha and delicata became stars in everything from soups to salads. And for appetizers, the classic charcuterie board expanded to include colorful veggie trays, creamy hummus, and smoky baba ganoush. It's all about balance, keeping the comfort while adding in some fresh, wholesome goodness. And we can't forget the drinks and dessert. On the beverage front, there was a big rise in fantastic non-alcoholic options. With more people choosing to drink less, hosts offered creative mocktails, sparkling ciders, and non-alcoholic beers and wines, ensuring everyone had something festive to sip on. And for the grand finale, pie is still king. While apple pie reigned supreme in the Northeast, Pecan pie was the top choice for 40% of Southerners. Whether you're baking it from scratch or picking up a ready-made one, ending the meal with a perfect slice of pie is a non-negotiable, delicious tradition. Once the turkey is in the oven, what does everyone do? They head to the living room and turn on the TV. Watching television is a huge part of the Thanksgiving Day ritual for nearly 60% of people. The morning kicks off with the spectacular Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Families gather on the couch to watch the giant balloons, incredible floats, and celebrity performances make their way through New York City. It's a tradition that officially ushers in the holiday spirit, filling homes with music and cheer before the big meal even begins. It's the perfect, relaxing way to start a busy day of feasting and fun. After the parade signs off, the channel flips over to football. For millions of Americans, Thanksgiving isn't complete without the roar of the crowd and the thrill of the game. It's as much a part of the day as the turkey itself, with over 60% of TV watchers tuning into the NFL matchups. Friends and family members, sometimes rooting for rival teams, settle in for an afternoon of action. The sounds of the game become the background noise to kitchen preparations and lively conversations. It's a shared cultural event that brings people together, offering a little friendly competition and a lot of entertainment. As the Thanksgiving plates are cleared and leftovers are packed away, a new kind of excitement begins to build. The holiday weekend marks the official high-energy kickoff to the Christmas shopping season. Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, has long been famous for its incredible deals and doorbuster sales. In 2024, retailers started their sales even earlier, with online deals from major players like Amazon launching before Thanksgiving Day even arrived. This period is a massive event for the economy, with projections for U.S. holiday spending reaching an incredible $277 billion for November and December. The shopping frenzy continues all weekend, culminating in Cyber Monday. But how people shop is changing. Social commerce, especially on platforms like TikTok Shop, has exploded, with celebrities hosting live shopping events to showcase Black Friday deals. To manage budgets amid high prices, many shoppers turn to buy now, pay later options. There was also a huge trend for dupes, affordable alternatives to high-end products. This savvy, digitally driven approach to shopping has become the new tradition, turning the Thanksgiving weekend into a strategic hunt for the perfect gifts at the best possible prices. At its core, Thanksgiving remains a holiday about gratitude and togetherness. It's a special time reserved for reconnecting with family and friends, for putting aside the hustle and bustle of daily life to simply be present with one another. The traditions we hold dear, the specific recipes passed down through generations, the annual football rivalries, the familiar sights and sounds of the parade, are the threads that connect us to our past and to each other. These rituals provide a sense of comfort and continuity, reminding us of where we come from and the people who have shaped our lives. It's this emotional anchor that makes the holiday so meaningful. Yet Thanksgiving is not a holiday frozen in time. It is beautifully dynamic, constantly evolving to reflect our changing tastes, families, and society. The 2024 celebration was a perfect example of this evolution. We saw it on the dinner table, where classic dishes sat side by side with globally inspired flavors and more plant-based options. This culinary creativity shows that our traditions are flexible, able to absorb new ideas and influences without losing their essential character. It proves that we can honor the past while still making the celebration our own. The way we celebrate is also adapting. The rise of Friendsgiving shows that our definition of family is expanding to include the communities we build for ourselves. The integration of technology, from online shopping to sharing our celebrations on social media, has become a new layer of the holiday experience. Even our approach to the feast itself is shifting, with a growing awareness around food waste and a preference for quality over sheer quantity. These changes aren't replacing old traditions. They are simply adding new dimensions to them, making the holiday more inclusive and relevant for today. Ultimately, the enduring magic of Thanksgiving lies in its ability to be both timeless and timely. It continues to be a day for giving thanks, for sharing a meal, and for creating cherished memories. But it also gives us the freedom to innovate, to blend old with new, and to redefine what the celebration means to us. As we look toward the future, Thanksgiving will undoubtedly continue to change, but its fundamental spirit of gratitude and connection will remain. And that is certainly something to be thankful for. Yum-oh!